Welcome back, coin lovers and coin purchaser. Today we're diving deep into a humble yet fascinating piece of American history, the 1994 Liberty 1-cent coin, also known as the 1994 Lincoln Memorial Penny. You may have held one of these in your pocket your entire life and never known its secrets. But today, we're uncovering everything from its design and story to its true value and what collectors are willing to pay right now. So hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go hunting for the hidden story behind this ordinary coin with extraordinary potential. Let's start simple. The 1994 1-cent coin, commonly called the 1994 Lincoln Penny ***, was produced in the United States and has a face value of just 1 cent, or $0.01 US. But don't let that fool you, there's a rich history behind this tiny copper-colored disc. This coin belongs to a lineage that stretches back over 85 years at that point, sharing roots with the first Lincoln pennies introduced way back in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Unlike older wheat cents or rare era pieces, this 1994 penny may look common, but it still carries America's most iconic president on its face, and that's a legacy worth exploring. Look at that portrait. It's Abraham Lincoln, facing right, calm, strong, and stoic, a symbol of unity and freedom. Surrounding his profile you'll see, "In God We Trust" across the top, the word liberty to his left, and the date 1994 to his right. Flip it over and you find the majestic Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., a building dedicated to Lincoln's legacy. The words United States of America and 1 cent frame the monument, with the Latin motto E Pluribus Unum above the image. This design was chosen not just for beauty, but for meaning. Lincoln's face and his memorial represent unity, freedom, and the enduring spirit of the United States. The 1994 1-cent coin was part of the long-running Lincoln Memorial series struck from 1959 until 2008. Here's what it was made of: copper-plated zinc, 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, weighing 2.5 g with a smooth, plain edge. It was produced at 3 different mints: Philadelphia No mint mark, the most common version; Denver D mint mark, also common; San Francisco S mint mark, a proof coin *, made especially for collectors, not general circulation. In total, billions of these pennies were struck, making them extremely common in everyday change. Here's where it gets interesting. More than 6.5 billion pennies were minted in Philadelphia. Over 7 billion were produced in Denver. About 3.3 million special proof versions came from San Francisco. That makes the 1994 penny super common in circulation. You've probably used dozens of these without even thinking about it. But believe it or not, some versions can be valuable. Also worth noting, as of November 2025, the United States officially ended production of the penny after more than 230 years of continuous minting, marking an emotional end to this tiny coin's production run. However, pennies including the 1994 version remain legal tender and will continue to circulate for years to come. For most people holding a 1994 penny from everyday change, face value 1 cent, this is what it's officially worth in commerce. Most circulated coins are still worth just about 1 cent, even though they may look shiny or new. Now for coin collectors, things get interesting. Uncirculated or high-grade examples, especially graded by professional services, can fetch several dollars and in rare cases much more, depending on striking quality and color grade. Some specialist listings show uncirculated mint state coins, roughly $3 to $195 or more on online marketplaces. Special error or ultra-rare high-grade versions, reported values up to several thousands of dollars in rare cases. And yes, some extremely precious examples with rare striking errors or perfect deep red surfaces * have seen listings claiming sky-high prices, all depending on rarity, grading, and collector demand. The proof coins from the S Mint are also more desirable. These can sell from around about $11 or more depending on condition. Not every penny is created equal. Here's what collectors look for: condition crisp, uncirculated, perfect surfaces can push value up. Color red. Toned coins are more desirable than brown or faded ones. Errors, doubled dies, misstrikes, or unusual patterns can be rare and highly collectible. Proof versus business strike. Proof coins are meant for collectors and are scarcer. A common circulated penny might be worthless beyond its face value, but a mint state gem could be worth hundreds or more to the right collector. This coin honors Abraham Lincoln, the first U.S. president featured on a regular issue American coin in 1909, and this design has lasted over a century. The Lincoln Memorial on the reverse was once home to a tiny image of Lincoln inside the memorial pillars, a subtle detail many people miss unless closely examined. The 1994 version is part of the end of an era as penny production has now ceased, giving each existing penny more historical significance. So what's the bottom line? The 1994 Lincoln penny is more than just a coin, it's a piece of American history star. Most are worth face value, but collectors are willing to pay more for the right grade, finish, or rare variety. With the penny now officially out of production, every one of these coins becomes a relic of a bygone era. If you found one in your jar of coins today, don't toss it. Take a closer look, especially if it's uncirculated or has unusual features. You might just be holding hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more coin history, hidden values, treasure hunts, and rare finds, hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and let me know in the comments what coin you want us to explore next. You're watching the #1 channel for rare coins, hidden history, and the incredible stories behind the change in your pocket. If you're holding on to a Liberty 1-cent coin from the year 2016 with a small D mint mark just below the date, you might be holding a piece of American legacy that's worth more than just 1 cent. Let's uncover the truth, the value, and the treasure of the 2016 D Lincoln penny. Let's start with a bit of history. The coin we're exploring today is officially called the Lincoln Memorial Cent, or more commonly known as the Liberty 1 cent. First introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, the design has changed over the years, but the message of liberty, equality, and American pride has always remained. In 2010, the reverse of the penny changed from the Lincoln Memorial to a Union Shield, a powerful symbol representing the unity of the states under one federal government. By 2016, this design was in full production, and the penny carried a bold modern look with deep meaning. The obverse features the classic side profile portrait of Abraham Lincoln by Victor D. Brenner, which has remained untouched for over a century. The word liberty boldly stands beside Lincoln's bust, a reminder of America's. Now, let's dig into the production details. The D Mint mark on your 2016 penny indicates it was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the largest and most productive mints in the United States. In the year 2016 alone, the Denver Mint produced a massive 4,548,000,000 Lincoln cents. Yes, over 4.5 billion coins. That's a staggering number. These coins were released into general circulation and used across all 50 states. But here's the twist: while billions were made, only a small percentage of these coins remain in mint state, uncirculated, or with errors, and those are the coins that collectors are on the hunt for. Now the big question: what is a 2016 D Liberty 1 cent coin worth today? If you find a worn 2016 D penny in your change, it's still worth 1 cent in face value. But if you have a coin that's in brilliant uncirculated condition, MS65 or higher, you could be looking at a coin worth 25 cents to $1 depending on the buyer and market demand. However, here's where things get exciting. Rare errors on 2016 D pennies can skyrocket their value. Watch out for double die obverse or reverse, where parts of the design are visibly doubled off center strikes, where the image is misaligned clipped planchet errors, where a piece of the coin is missing die cracks or cuds, raised bumps or lines from worn-out dies. Some of these era coins have sold for $50, $100, and even more at online auctions and coin shows. In certified condition by PCGS or NGC, a flawless 2016 D penny with no wear and sharp features can reach a value of $100 or more, especially if it includes a rare error or unique toning. Collectors today are growing more and more interested in modern coins, especially those with high-grade quality and low population errors. Even though the 2016 D penny was produced in the billions, only a few remain in pristine condition or as certified error coins. This coin may not be rare today, but as time goes on and circulation wears them down, high-quality examples will become harder to find, and that means higher value in the future. So if you've got a few shiny 2016 D Lincoln pennies lying around, don't ignore them. Store them properly, check for errors, and consider having them graded. You could be sitting on a future numismatic gem. To sum it up, the Liberty 1 cent 2016 D is more than just a modern penny. It's a coin with historical roots, mass production, hidden rarities, and growing collector interest. Keep an eye out for those era coins. Hold on to your uncirculated pieces. Because in the world of numismatics, even the most common coin can become a treasure tomorrow. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2016 D Lincoln penny, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting content on rare coins, coin values, and historical treasures hiding in plain sight. Have a coin you want us to talk about next? Drop it in the comments below. Until then, keep collecting, keep hunting, and as always, may your pocket change lead you to gold. Your one-stop destination for coin collectors, treasure hunters, and history lovers. If you're passionate about rare coins, valuable cents, and the hidden gems sitting right inside your pocket change, then you're in the right place today. We're diving deep into the fascinating world of the Liberty 1 cent 2017 D, a modern coin with an interesting story, hidden value, and some surprises you won't believe. So stay tuned because this episode is packed with history, rare errors, and current market value that might just blow your mind. Let's start with the basics. The Liberty 1 cent 2017 D is part of the Lincoln Penny series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The 2017 edition, like others in the modern era, features the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, or front side, designed by Victor David Brenner. This iconic image has stood the test of time, symbolizing freedom, unity, and strength for over a century. On the reverse side, the coin features the Union Shield design, introduced in 2010, representing the strength of the nation and the federal government's commitment to unity after the Civil War. The shield includes 13 vertical stripes joined by a horizontal bar and a single scroll with the word 1 cent across it. Above it, you'll find the inscription United States of America and the timeless motto E pluribus unum. Now, let's talk about the D mint mark. This letter tells us that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the key mints of the United States. In 2017, the Denver Mint produced a whopping 4,369,200,000 Lincoln cents. That's over 4.3 billion coins. So yes, the 2017 D is quite common in terms of quantity. However, that doesn't mean every coin is created equal. Within that massive number, there are rare varieties and errors that make some of these pennies far more valuable than just 1 cent. These coins were made primarily from zinc coated with a thin layer of copper, making up the post-1982 penny composition. Each coin weighs about 2.5 grams, with a diameter of 19.05 mm. Now, here's where things get exciting. Some 2017 D pennies have been discovered with minting errors, which can significantly boost their value. Some examples of valuable errors include double die errors, DDO or DDR. These are coins where the design has been accidentally doubled, especially noticeable on the date or lettering like Liberty and In God We Trust. Off-center strikes. If the coin is not properly centered during minting, it can appear partially blank or oddly shaped. BIE errors. This occurs when a small die break creates a line between the letters B and E in Liberty, making it look like there's an I in between. Clipped planchet. A small portion of the coin may be missing due to an error during the blank cutting process. Coins with these kinds of errors can sell for $25, $50, and even over $100, depending on the type and severity of the error and the coin's condition. So, how much is a regular 2017 D Liberty 1 cent worth today? In circulated condition, most of these coins are still worth just 1 cent. However, in uncirculated or mint condition, they can fetch anywhere from 10 cents to $1. It doesn't sound like much, but when you consider the era coins, things change dramatically. A high-grade 2017 D penny, certified by professional graders like PCGS or NGC with a grade of MS67 or higher, can be worth $50 to $150, depending on eye appeal and rarity. If you come across a 2017 D penny with a rare error, especially a double die or off-center strike, its value could rise quickly into the hundreds of dollars, and sometimes even more at auctions. If you're hoping to find a valuable 2017 D penny in your collection, here are a few expert tips. Always check the coin under magnification for doubling, off-centering, or cracks. Look for coins with strong luster and minimal contact marks. Keep an eye out for errors in lettering, especially in Liberty, In God We Trust, and 1 cent. Save uncirculated rolls of 2017 D pennies if you come across them. You never know what treasure might be hiding inside. The 2017 D Liberty 1 cent might seem like just another coin, but with its strong design, potential for rare errors, and collector interest, it proves that even modern coins can have great value. So the next time you're going through your pocket change or a jar of coins at home, don't overlook the humble penny, especially the 2017 D. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or interesting, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for more coin facts and values, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Let us know in the comments, have you found a 2017 D penny with an error? We'd love to hear your story. Until next time, keep collecting, keep hunting, and remember, your next big coin find could be just a penny away.